Hi, Sandy and Teresa.
Sacramento Delta Property Management.
So we've been getting a lot of calls lately, Teresa, from folks who have now gotten to the point where they can no longer care for their property and
or from the children.
Or from the children.
Of their parents.
That's
who
right.
Can no longer stay in the property. They need to be out. They
That's
need
right.
help. They need to be in a nursing home, or they went to move and live with one of their children.
That's right. So Teresa and I have both been, to one degree or another, involved in our parents' decisions of what to do with their homes. And in Teresa's case, your parents downsized, right?
My parents downsized, and I am glad that they did it the time that they did it. It was a huge transition, but it's better to do it while they are able to make that decision for themselves. But we've both been in that position where we've had a lot of calls, and we've had clients who have not been able to make that decision, and their children and or family members have had to make that decision for them.
Step in, and maybe you have a couple siblings and they all have different ideas about how to move forward. I think it's overwhelming enough to come with a plan of how to take care of the person, your parent. That's an overwhelming time of a person's life. Having been through it, I know. So, I
dealing with
my
their house
mother.
is just,
that's right. I moved my mother in with me. So, for them, they're feeling like it's a final decision, right? I'm going to say goodbye forever to my house. That's hard. So, if you decide to rent the house, then it's not so final. Their house is still theirs.
They still have an idea in their mind that one day they will be back into their property.
That they might have an opportunity to get well and return. And sometimes that
and hopefully that is the case.
That is. We hope that is. We all do, for our parents and for other people's parents.
Majority of the time, it's not the case.
Yeah.
And in that situation, they've got options of selling, renting, moving a family member in.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys choose to rent, we are those people that have dealt with this many, many times. That's how
a lot of people call, and they don't even live in California. Maybe they live in New York, across the country. It's going to be tough enough, to take care of your parent and move them away from the surroundings that they've been used to maybe for the last 40, 50 years, right? So you might need somebody who can effectively manage the house, keep it in good shape, and maybe even generate an income for your parent and
that
help
helps
you
to
take care of them. Right?
And or pay for their nursing home. I've had a couple clients
Mm-hmm.
who have been in that position to where they moved into nursing homes, and the properties that they had, that income was paying for their nursing home or assisted living home. So there's many benefits to renting your parents' home out until you can figure out what to do with it.
That's right. It puts off all those big decisions for a time that's more appropriate. In a lot of cases, nobody wants to be squabbling over these things and making their parent feel like they don't have a say-so in their future. That's really tough for a parent, a really tough reality. So if you put the house on the rental market, then you can revisit that later and just focus on your mom and your dad.
And saying it's just 12 months, it's a 1-year lease,
right.
They're going to be in the property, you get better, you can move back in the property. It's yours again.
And in a lot of cases, after they have lived with you or in an assisted facility for a year, they realize how much the house was weighing them down. And maybe they're more apt to say, this was a good decision. I fought it. I didn't want to do it.
Right.
But a year
they
after,
they see the difference.
That there's an improvement in the quality of their life,
Right.
So that's just something we wanted to touch on, because I think we're both emotionally connected to that topic, and we definitely hear your desperation when you call.
And your concerns.
And your concerns.
We get those calls often.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of good adult children out there really totally concerned with their parents, and,
right.
and we feel for you. And if you have any questions about what to do or how to move forward, or you could be so overwhelmed you can't even see the forest for the trees.
Right.
Call us, talk to us about it. We can help you navigate.
It starts a conversation, and
it does.
Starts a conversation between your family members,
That's
your
right.
siblings.
Something to think about, and we wanted you to know we do care. We are someone to count on. It's not just a slogan. We really are someone to count on. Whatever questions you might have, shoot them off to us. Email us.
We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to hear from you. Call us, email us, whatever you want. We can send you information. You can present that to your siblings and make decisions. It's a starting point.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.